Good morning, guys. Just got out of bed. It's like 10:15 on my day off. Hence why Chippy, what you whining for, whiny boy? We are in the bathroom of the house we are renting for only one more week. So figured I'd do a quick little get ready with me in this bathroom before she's gone. Drinking my coffee that Ryan brought me in bed. That is now cold, but you know, it's okay. And you are propped in the mirror. This actually is a good spot. So I'm gonna close the door because Ryan is working / watching. What are you watching, babe? Friday Night Lights?
No, I got Ballers on.
Ballers. So he's watching Ballers and working. And so I'm gonna close the door to be go outside. Okay, one second. Okay, hello, I'm back. I just did a full shower, except for the hair. So I guess you can't really call it a full shower. But you guys know there's a difference between just a shower, like you hop in, you rinse off, whatever, versus a full shower, which is exfoliating, shaving, the whole 9 yards. So I did all of that just now. I'm gonna do my self-tan today. It's been a while since I've done self-tan and haven't really been feeling like myself. So I thought the sun was gonna be out a bit more here and like just have more time to tan, which I just haven't had. So I have like a little bit of a base, which on camera looks a little bit more burnt than tan, but it's okay. I spared you guys the enjoyment of watching me do my eyebrows on camera. I do have it vlogged in one of the other travel vlogs. Sorry, my contact is like, that I will link right here so you can watch it if you're curious of how I get the laminated brows. But I just finished. I will show you. This is the product that I've used for probably about a year now. Got to be glued. It's on Amazon. I'll put it in the description box for you. But I really was sparing myself the enjoyment of editing this video later when my eyebrows aren't done, because anytime my eyebrows aren't done, I'm like cringing. I'm like, oh god, oof. Anyways, so I just decided to do them really quick when I got out of the shower. However, I'm not sure if I showed this in the other video, but this is how I get the residue off, which there is going to be residue. Even if you don't see it, there's residue there. So if you're doing your eyebrows with this gel, this stuff is literally called glued for a reason. Like you can even see that some of the glue that I just wiped off is like sticking to my fingers. So the best way that I have found to get rid of the residue is just getting over-the-counter drugstore witch hazel. Okay, there you go, witch hazel. This is from Kroger and it's a natural astringent is what they call it. I don't necessarily know what that means. Estheticians, hit us up in the comments, let us know. I think it means that it's like pore closing, like closes your pores, because this is what a lot of places use to put on your skin like after you've gotten your eyebrows waxed or threaded. But anyways, so I like to use this product. I think it smells nice. It's way less expensive than buying like makeup remover wipes at the store, which obviously you could use for this too, but I just think that this, and it's like good for your skin. Witch hazel, right? It's good for your skin. Anyways, okay, so I use this and I really get in there, because you don't, the worst thing that could happen from these brows, and honestly some days I even still have some, and I'm like, by the end of the day when my makeup's settled in, I'm like, oh, I missed that spot of getting the gel off, because your makeup will settle around it and you'll be able to tell. It's just kind of inevitable. So really get in there and scrub it off. You will be grateful that you did later on. Okay, let's see, today is Wednesday. Did a full shower. I'm gonna do myself tan. I really don't have anything going on today, so I laid in bed for quite a while this morning, watched the Bachelorette finale, which if you watched, oh my goodness, I just didn't think I was gonna watch the season of the Bachelorette, and then like always I started and I got hooked and I couldn't stop. So anyways, I ended up absolutely loving Charity and Dotton together. So let me know your thoughts if you watched. I thought it was such a good season, honestly. And their love story is just like, their love's like palpable, you know? Also, I don't know what that is, but it's paint. It's obviously just the wrong color. So, anywho, it's a rental, you know? I am going to do myself tan. I honestly don't really know which tans I have left, like which foams I even have here, because I've kind of been like using up the ends of a lot of different ones, so we'll get those out in a minute. I do always like to put lotion all over my hands, on my elbows, and then I will do my knees, and then my feet, and like pretty much all over my foot. Oh, great, cut myself shaving, per usual, right on my ankle. Literally a miracle if I don't cut myself in the shower. Which I thought I got away with it today, but I guess not. Okay, so let's see what I have left. I have Saint Tropez Ultra Dark Tanned AF. This stuff I did not. Yeah, I'm good, babe. I'm just dropping stuff. This stuff I did not like very much at all. It's just from the grocery store or wherever you shop. I guess you can get it at like Target too, but ooh, not my favorite. And then I also have the Bondi Sands. So I think I'm gonna finish off the Bondi Sands. This has always been my fave, and always need a little makeup brush. I'm gonna grab some gloves. Also highly recommend purchasing some exfoliating gloves if you guys don't have exfoliating gloves. I have another pair that are in the shower right now. You can literally get them Walgreens, grocery store, Target, anywhere. And it really helps to exfoliate your whole body prior to doing your tan. It'll make it last longer. It'll make it so that everything's not just like sitting in your hair follicles, all that jazz. Okay. And pretty consistently, I've only been using gloves to tan instead of the mitt. My mitt broke a while back, and I haven't purchased a new one. I think that the gloves work even better, so. All right, taking off my necklace. Okay, here's the gloves. Regular, just like nitrile exam gloves. Just gonna pump this on and then rub it all over. I'm gonna get naked now because I don't know how influencers like do this on camera and make it look nice and not end up with streaks everywhere. So I'm gonna do this off camera and show you what it looks like when we're done. Okay, Brad guy's on a work call, so he's gonna have to do my back in a minute. I haven't done my face yet. Here is the color so far. This is not an express, so it's gonna take a while to develop, and I'll let you guys know what it looks like later on. But in the meantime, I'm gonna finish my skincare, and then we'll do a little bit of face contour tanning action as well. Surprisingly, a lot of you guys have been asking about my skin lately, and it's very sweet of you because it actually got pretty bad when we first got here, and I think just like after having anesthesia and my procedure and then moving and like the stress of all of that and then living in a new climate, new masks at the hospital, like all of it just is kind of different. So I've been having fluctuations with the skin, but I think I've gotten it back to a pretty good place. So I'll show you guys what I'm using. Also pretty sure that everything I'm sure that everything I'm using is safe for like when you're trying to conceive, which we are. So there you have it. I'm putting it out there. We are actively trying to conceive, and it's very exciting. But my mom has a really good friend that is a dermatologist and sent over a whole list of pregnancy safe things. So I haven't checked these with my OBGYN yet for pregnancy safe. Obviously we are not pregnant yet, so but I do know that they are safe for when you're trying to conceive. So that's just a disclaimer. Don't take my word for anything because I'm not a doctor, but or an OBGYN or a pregnancy expert, but I have gotten these items approved for trying to conceive. Okay, there you have it. Okay, sorry, I keep having to pause it because I feel bad that Rye's on a call, but I think we're okay for a little bit. Okay, so first thing that I will show you guys is, this is still my OG Ride or Die cleanser. I use this morning and night. It's the Skin Medica AHA BHA exfoliating cleanser. My best friend Ashley calls it Aha Baha, which I think is really cute. But this stuff is so good. If you look at like the packaging or the box, it does say to use it, or even like our dermatologist friend says to use it once a day. I use this twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day, but I do not have sensitive skin, I will say that. So it is a little bit exfoliating. It does have really, really tiny, gritty exfoliating beads in it. But I just find it has made my skin so much smoother, so much more even toned. I don't think I'll ever stop using this as long as it's safe to use during pregnancy, which I'll check back on that when the time comes. So that is what I exfoliated with and wash my face with every day. Next up, this was recommended to me by the dermatologist again. I've used this like on and off over the last several years, but this is the Pixie Glow Tonic. So it's just glycolic acid. I think glycolic acid is really good for brightening and like even skin tone, I think. I'll put on the screen here more specifics because it's not registering at the moment, but I also think it's good for like acne prone skin, which I have, and again safe for, I think this is safe in pregnancy as well. So I'm just trying to get my skin used to a good routine. God willing, we do get pregnant in the near future. I'm just excited to have a routine down that hopefully I can just directly transfer over and keep using, because I am very acne prone and do tend to get breakouts. So hopefully we'll be good to go. It does have like a little bit of a color to it at first, so you'll notice your skin kind of get a little bit glowy and red, and then it calms right down once it kind of soaks in. So that was glycolic acid. Then I used benzoyl peroxide lotion. This is the Obagi Cleansiderm. I used to use their toner as well, and even their face wash when I was really having breakouts, but I have switched to just using the benzoyl peroxide lotion. And again, I use this morning and night. Same with the glycolic. And pretty much keeps my breakouts at bay, so we love that. Guys, I miss our bathroom so much. I think that's like one of the main things I miss about our house is the bathroom and just like the lighting and our shower. Not complaining because this whole experience has been so great, but this shower is like super tiny. It's a really great shower. It has really good shower water pressure, so can't complain, but it's so tiny that like I used to take for granted having like a full bench in our shower. I could shave my legs without my back hurting, and now I have to like prop my leg up to here and like shave my leg or bend all the way down. It's just funny. First world problems. Not complaining, just sharing that I miss our bathroom, and I feel so lucky that our house is back home waiting for us whenever that day comes. Last step, and my routine really hasn't changed very much since the last time I did walked you guys through my skincare routine, but this is the Ultra Repair Cream by First Aid Beauty. This has been my only and one and only moisturizer for years now. I love it. Any climate of weather I put this on, it is so hydrating and it just feels luxurious. It doesn't have much of a scent to it, which is really nice. And oh, it's just so good. And I think it would be good for any skin type. So none of this is sponsored, by the way. Okay, that's pretty much it for skincare. The last thing I do, which I'm going to do after we do a little bit of face tan, is the glow screen. I think I'm going to switch to the Ilia though. I've been hearing really good things about the Ilia sunscreen, that it's super lightweight. It doesn't have a ton of glow. I think the older I get and let's just face it, the more fine lines I get in my skin and how my skin texture is kind of changing, the less I want to be like super dewy and glowy, especially in this climate. It's more humid here, and I have so much oil in my skin naturally that I love this product, and I will keep wearing it until I get a new one, and I'll probably keep wearing this like summers and whenever I want a little bit more glow, but it's just a tiny bit too glowy for me these days. So anyways, I think I'm gonna try switching to the Ilia, which is like a very clean makeup and skincare brand. I don't have any other products, but I have good friends that use their products pretty religiously and swear by them. So I'm excited to give that a try, and I will report back, especially also because we are trying to conceive. It's kind of nice to know that they're a really clean brand, because currently a lot of my makeup products aren't clean. So, you know, I'm trying to make that switch over. So, okay, let's do a little bit of face contour. Okay, so basically we're gonna take the same, obviously the same tan. What I like to do is just put like a pump into the lid, and then I'm gonna take that same brush that I use for like my hands and my feet, and I get a little bit and then I tap it off onto the towel, and then I'm just gonna very lightly contour where I would normally contour. So onto my cheekbones, down on the jawline, and then just kind of right on the outskirts of my forehead. A little tiny bit on my eyelids. And then just a tad on the edges of my nose. And then a little tiny bit under the lip. So I don't like to go overboard with the face contour, because obviously you can always contour more with makeup. I'm like a big believer of not tanning your face a ton. So, but this does give you just a nice little glow, so that whenever you aren't wearing makeup, it is kind of nice. It blends in more with your skin. You don't have just like that harsh line stopping at your neck where everything's tan and your face is just white. So definitely do a little bit if you're gonna self tan. Okay, that's that. I'm gonna do just a little bit of makeup today. We don't really have, like I said, we don't really have many plans. As soon as Rye's done with all of his meetings, I think we are going to go to Hamlin Park. If you guys are around here, you might know what that is. But we're gonna take Chippy to Hamlin Park and just kind of walk around, get some sunshine now that the sun is out. And then we're doing a workout class like a lot later today. It's our really good friend's last class that she's teaching at True Fusion. She is moving on to bigger, better things, but she's a fitness instructor and she's the best. So we're going to her last class tonight at 7:15. So that's why I skipped Pilates today, because her classes are so hard and I'm so excited. But anyways, okay, so I'm gonna use some of Glow Screen since it's the sunscreen that I have right now. And I know I just did that contour, but whatever is left on my skin, it'll be fine to kind of rub it around. So I don't really pay too much attention to putting stuff on right after I've tanned. I think it's gonna be fine. So you guys can already see how glowy that is. Just make sure that you always wash off or wipe off your hands really well after doing that, since there was some self-tan on your face. You don't want to have orange or green or brown lines on the inside of your hands. I don't think I've really touched on my Oura Ring review, and I know I've been getting some questions every once in a while on Instagram about if I like it, and kind of what my review is. So while we continue doing my makeup, why don't we do a little review on the Oura Ring? It has been wonderful. I love it. I don't even notice that it's there. I mostly use it for the sleep analytics and just helps me, I think, mentally to get to bed earlier and really prioritize sleep. I think for the last probably 4 years, I would say, I just have not prioritized sleep in my life. And I think finally at this stage, got my anxiety under control and just kind of my stress levels, and everything's kind of like back to baseline, and the sleep has been a huge part of that. So I really, really, really like it for these sleep analytics. It's been amazing. Okay, what to do with this hair? I don't really know what to do with my hair today. So for now, I'm just gonna put it back in a bun until I figure it out. My hair's actually pretty clean, but man, does it get greasy fast here. It's another thing about the climate change. It's just so crazy how things change in different climates. Okay, we're just gonna do this for the time being. Skin's looking pretty good naturally today. I think I'm just gonna do a tiny bit of concealer, little bits wherever I have little blemishes. I also am still fighting this melasma on my upper lip. It's something I've had for the last several years. It's not mustache hairs. Like, I've had a bare upper lip there for a while because I dermaplane it off. So, or tweeze if I have like those few darker hairs. So it's not hair, but it can really look like hair, which is super frustrating as a woman. So I usually always try to lighten that area up a tiny bit. If you guys have any cures that you know of, I was using the Skin Better, what was it called? Skin Better Even Tone Correcting Serum. There we go. For a while, and it was so expensive, and I do think that it helped, but it wasn't like, oh my god, tremendous difference. So I kind of just didn't reorder it once I ran out of my $300 tube or whatever it was, which sounds insane, but I really wanted to see if it made a difference. And again, it may have lightened it a bit. I just don't know that it was worth the price. So still taking suggestions for how to continue to brighten my melasma, because I do feel like that's something that possibly could get worse and worse with pregnancy as well, because it's a very common thing that pregnant women get. So hoping to get that under control a little bit more. I think I'm not gonna do foundation today. I'm just gonna do a little bit of the Dibs bronzer stick, and I'm just gonna use this to give myself a little bit of bronzy bronze, just kind of on the outskirts, a bit on the nose. Yeah, that's nice. And then I'm gonna do a little bit on the eyelids too. Pretty. Yeah, anyways, sorry, I kind of got off topic there with the Oura Ring situation, but I really, really love it, and it's just been really nice to have. I love seeing how much I walk in a day as well, and like how much I actually burn when I'm at work. That's been really cool. But yeah, I think mainly it can help track your periods as well. So it helps take your basal temperature each day, so you can kind of start tracking how you're when and how you're ovulating and all of that as well, which has been nice. But yeah, I think the main things have been the sleep and knowing that I slept well, my heart rate variability, all those things that you really should start to pay attention to as you get older. So I have no complaints about it at all, and I would recommend it to anyone. I think that a lot of people wonder if you can work out in it, if you feel it every day, if it's just like annoying. I literally do not notice that it's there ever. Granted, I don't lift a bunch of weights anymore, and I'm not like riding a bike all the time or anything like that. The one time I do notice it is when we're golfing. I don't wear it golfing, it gets in the way. That is the one thing I will say. And I wish it didn't, because it'd be cool to like have the analytics of when we're golfing, but you know, you win some, you lose some. Okay, I'm gonna just do a tiny bit of powder so I'm not 100% glow monster. Do not let me forget to make Brian do my back tan. It's gonna be really funny if I forget and then go about my day and then my whole body's tan except for my back. I'm gonna take a little bit of the e.l.f. Beauty. This is in the shade, which one is this? It's like the orange color. And these never have names on them. Isle del Sol. Isle del Sol. It's like the orangey one. This one is so good to give you like a little sun-kissed glow, and it has a little bit of glow to it as well, so we're just going for the glow today. But it's okay, it's good. No makeup day since I'm not doing anything. Okay, one thing I really do need to restock is my mascara. I have been like running on empty in the mascara department for the last probably like 2 weeks, and my sweet husband has been the one that's been going to the grocery store all the time, so I just always forget to ask him to get me some. And so and then sometimes I'll order it on Amazon, but it's a whole thing ordering packages here. We've been shipping them to my sister-in-law's house and then getting over there to get them, or her remembering to bring them over. It's just a whole thing. So that is that situation, and need to restock that soon. I'm gonna do like the lightest amount of mascara ever. Oh no, I guess he still on his call. I hear chicken nugget, baby.
Chicken nugget, chicken nugget.
French fry.
Oh.
Did you figure it out? Kind of.
Somewhat.
Ugh. My love, will you do my back really quick?
Yes.
Everything is tanned except for my back.
CP. Okay.
Did you make a hair appointment yet?
I did, next week.
What day?
Tuesday, 2/9.
The 2/9. Just getting his hair done, people. The mullet is quite grown out. Needs a little touch up.
It's ridiculous.
Okay. Tiniest little bit of mascara. This side needs a little bit more now. Okay. This is what we're rocking with today. I'm gonna do a tiny bit of the Dior blush on top. Okay. Maybe a tiny bit of setting powder because wow, I am looking glowy. All right, baby, I'm ready for you. Take my hair off.
I'm here! I got my sleeve.
He's here. Okay.
This means nothing to you. But this tool that we're using to send out emails and like track everything and blah 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 blah. It
Ready? This is how you glove someone in surgery.
there's like just a bunch of limits that are set on it.
On purpose?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Mads. Got a little speck on my leg there. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Been doing my back tan for 7 years.
We're moving!
Can you do good lighting?
Yeah, I can see it if you stop moving.
Gotten really good at this, you guys.
Practice.
makes perfect. It's really good at getting that good blend and make sure I don't have any.
Just think.
Beautiful. It's so nice. Thank you. Thank you for your service, sir. Much
You're welcome, madam.
appreciated. When do you want to go, my love?
I'm pretty much good now.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's almost noon, so I'll take like lunch break and step away.
Okay, perfect. Maybe we can grab a fancy coffee.
I just made another one, but okay.
They have a Keurig here, and it's just not. It tastes so watery to me every time I try to drink it, and Ryan makes it taste really delicious somehow, but it just doesn't quite hit like a real coffee. We obviously didn't bring our espresso machine with us. We could have. It just felt a little much to bring that whole thing with us, so that is in storage. And then we did bring pour over, like a pour over thing, but it takes, as you guys know, if you do pour over, like 30 minutes to make a good, like nice cup of coffee with the pour over, so nobody has time for that. So we've been doing Keurig. I think I'd been recording for too long. Yeah, it just doesn't quite cut it. So I'm gonna get dressed after I let this back tan set a little bit, and then we're gonna go take Chippy for a nice walk. So maybe we'll take you guys along with us. If I don't, and I end this video here, thanks for watching. Here's the final look. Hope you guys enjoyed the little get ready with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.